Squat Shack proudly presents Girls Night Out. Group of badass mothers showing you what it's like to be one bad mother.
And welcome back to another episode of Girls Night Out. I am your host, Mama Al. I guess I'm just gonna go with that. I don't know anymore. I feel like I've been in my better mood. Let's see. Just because I was going back through Zach and I's messages. And because I was looking for last Christmas, because I think I'm going to call Dean on Christmas and wish him a happy Christmas. But while I was doing that, he admitted that Dean spends some nights at his mom's. So I kind of got happy, because it's like you admitting that you are not living or Dean's not living at your apartment. But that is all I'm going to say tonight, hopefully, about that. Next, my co-host is
Mama Penguin. Merry Christmas, everyone. Happy New Year if we don't see you before that, because we probably won't be able to record next week due to inventory at work. Yay.
I didn't even think about that.
My bags are bad. Sorry, everybody. I should have cleaned up my makeup a little bit. Anyways, I'll get into it later, but I finally found a new bra that I love, and it was off Amazon. Oh, yeah. So, yes. Because I've ordered 4. This is the 5th one, and I love it. I'm going to buy it in every fucking color.
Nice.
It is very comparable to Victoria's Secrets and half the damn price.
No shit.
No shit. Like, the coverage, it even looks like a Victoria's Secret bra.
Oh, damn.
Yeah. So, anyways, I'll talk about that later. And on to the next host.
I am Mama Macchiato. I've had 3 today.
She went home on lunch just to make coffee.
Yes, I took my lunch first. I didn't even take a 15-minute smoke break first. Nope, I just went straight home and made more coffee.
Yes.
And took my 2 15-minute breaks later. I like that. I'm liking that schedule. That's working for me pretty well. But I'm tired, surprisingly. And, here we are. Christmas holiday. My kid is at Dad's this year, so it's quiet, super quiet. It's ironic how in our chaotic lives we, oh man, what I would do for some peace and quiet, and then you get it and you want to rip your eyeballs out. And,
But
like, it's hard, And so I reminded myself earlier today that I kind of need to get my shit together and enjoy my time. And I think that I'm doing as well as I am because I haven't tried to call, because then I'm just chasing phone calls and that, so.
That's why I've been on the debating if I.
Well, Christmas Day for sure. Yeah.
Well,
that's kind of a given, that there's going to be that call.
That's how, because last year I had him, so I wasn't too worried. But I mean, last year I got the text message from his dad going, hey, can I call and talk to him, which then turned into his mom talking to him.
Well, yeah, I'm sure the phone gets passed around the family. And
yeah,
that's one thing, my kid does not like phone calls, and I know that when she's at her dad's house, he's got her on the phone with everybody. And so.
Yeah, plus it might make her homesick if you call, because last summer she didn't make it through her whole visitation because of Dad, so.
And that was, she and I kind of have that understanding that, I won't try and call too much, because it does, make her sad and miss me. But I miss her too, and so I'm kind of day by day, okay, I can go one more day, before I ask for a call. So, yeah.
Just I would say just on Christmas too. Just do it on Christmas.
I'm gonna. Well,
Maybe.
yeah, maybe. I don't know.
Because
We'll
then
see.
what? She only has a few more days.
No.
She's there until, well, he was going to bring her back the day after Christmas per the court order. But with inventory and everything coming up at work, you know, I suggested that he go ahead and keep her until after the 1st. And he, I reminded him it would be a good opportunity to make up some time.
Right.
And so, so he agreed, and he said that, you know, he'd bring her back on the 2nd, and then school starts back on the 4th, but her infusion is scheduled for the 4th, so she's gonna miss the first day back for infusion day.
So I'm just the oddball out that just did the whole like you could have before the break.
Well,
I guess.
I'm kind of coming to a point to where I super choose my battles.
Right.
And we've been through the thick of it. You're still in the thick of it, you know, so don't think I'm not judging, you know, or comparing, you know,
Right,
because
no.
we're at totally different stages. But by now I've come to accept, you know, some things. It's, you know, it's a hard pill to swallow, but I have come to, you know, accept that, you know, she's gone, and accept the loneliness, and, you know, because if the other household can maintain healthy values, then I would encourage her relationship
Right.
with, you know, that side of the family. Unfortunately, I have experienced some negative things, so I'm hopeful that the healthy is happening and is maintained.
And hopefully it is.
Obviously, I should be very careful what I say.
Shelby's father only has her from Sunday to Friday because he throws the green book out every holiday or every Christmas because his middle child doesn't come down until Christmas Eve every year, and so that's when he wants Shelby. So,
Well, I mean, I feel like each time a holiday comes up, like that Zach always throws like the holiday, especially if it's his holiday, he throws it at me. But like, I kind of make sure going, hey, since it's my holiday, like make sure we're on the same level. Because there was one holiday, he completely almost gave up his parenting time because, he almost gave it up because he misread it, which I have a lot of messages saying that he misread or whatever. And I mean, I was about to let him miss that time because he misread it, but Vince's thing was you want to make sure in the court's eyes you want to look good. It is, and so he suggested going, hey, do you remember you needed to pick up Dean at this time, not at this time, which he admitted that he misread it. And he's like, since you made that step and you knew about it, because I already checked in on my app saying that we were there at this time, that we were waiting this time, that we left at this time. He's like, we just want to make sure, like, in court size, you are looking good. You don't need to. He's already making himself look bad.
Right. Well, the court wants to see you fostering a relationship with the other parent, encouraging your child to foster a relationship with their other parent, you know, and so, excuse me, at least not impede it, you know?
Yeah.
So.
Well, that's what I told Vince, even at this point in time, even though I get so frustrated, it's like, I feel like we have enough proof to show that, I mean, there's times, yes, I look fucking crazy,
it happens.
but it's like,
We all are.
I feel like I have enough proof that
Right.
I've been trying to co-parent, to try to work with him to where it could show point blank he's not trying to co-parent with me. He is not trying to work with me. He ignores me. Like,
You know what's fun is most of the time I just give him what he wants. And, you know, so if he's making an error on his part and shorting himself time,
Right. Well, that's it.
okay. You know, and then that way I don't have to argue with him.
Well, that's how he, like, when he messaged me
Okay.
and he's like, hey, can I drop off, like, because it's, like, my weekend or whatever. There's, like, some days he's like, hey, can I drop him off on Friday night? It was, like, around 6 o'clock, because the next morning he's leaving out of town because he's going to a bowling thing. And I was like, well, you're giving up that time. You know what?
Absolutely.
Just keep show. And I mean, I got plenty of messages to show that, in which the recent one was because I asked for that Friday, and he ignored me on that. And then when we got to drop off, he's like, "Hey, you want to take him Friday night? Because I'm working Saturday." And so I had to message him. I was like, "Okay, what time Friday?" And I messaged Vince in the app with my screenshot going, "Okay, like." It's because he's going to work. It's not because he's working with me. And then, I mean, even after that, it still shows that he's not working with me on the Friday. So,
He is going to, most of us would do what would benefit ourselves. So he's going to reach out to you and let you watch him or have him when it benefits him.
yeah.
And then he's going to argue, you know, for the other times.
Well, I mean, that's
But-
what. Well, I want to say I have the message too, just because at the very beginning of all of this, since I would not switch him weekends, he stated that he didn't want to work with me because I wouldn't switch him weekends. And I'm like, I don't have to switch you weekends. And I mean, that's always the problem too, is when it's supposed to be my weekend, it always magically go, oh, my mom wants to go do this. And it's like, you
Have
guys.
your mom plan on his weekend.
Oh, that's my thing. It's like, you guys can't plan this shit on your weekend. It always has to be like, because the weekend
the
that.
answer to that one is simple. Sorry, we already have plans.
Well, that's what I
And
eventually I
then
told
leave
him
it
is
at
like,
that. That's it. That's all that needs to be said. Sorry, we already have plans.
Yeah. Which is funny, kind of leading up to that. After our last show, Judge Anthony on TikTok came up. Oh my.
I love him.
Oh
by the
my
way.
god, yes. and it-
Don't pay attention.
So if you are on TikTok and you're going through a divorce
But
or
no.
a custody battle, even after a divorce, follow Judge Anthony.
Well, no, because I was thinking about, because I went onto his bio, and I saw that he has a merch store. Thought about buying his, you know, that's not true.
I didn't know there was a shirt.
They got shirts, they got hoodies, they have phone cases depending on your phone, even for iPhones
This
and
is a thing?
Samsungs.
You know-
Yes. Oh my god, I'll have to send to you. But it also says not today, narc.
Ooh,
So thought about
I
that.
did that one.
But no, it was just funny because he showed up and it was talking about like the responses after like your baby daddy is not giving you like what you want, or he's telling you a lie, and instead of saying all these mean things to him, it's just, you know, that's not true. And I was like, oh my god, where are you each time I get these messages that he wants to trigger me, and I know I need to say
I used them
it's not
yesterday.
actually-
Yeah,
Did you?
I used it yesterday against Shelby's father because he sent me a message. I asked how Shelby was doing, and he said, fine, but next time send her in shoes that fit. And I said, well, they're only a half size too big. Shelby picked them out, and then she only wears them every once in a while because we have 5 other pairs of shoes at my house.
Right.
And I said, and you're more welcome to provide winter shoes at your house for her. Like, you don't have to rely on the stuff I send her in. And he goes, well, I'm not going to waste the money because she's not here that much. And all the shoes I have for her is summer. And I said, well, great. You can use Christmas as an
my God.
opportunity to get her shoes. And I was
Right?
like, but I said, you know that, because he goes, you need to worry about your divorce and your girls and quit trying to rush into another relationship. And I said, running into another relationship is not true. I was like, I can have male friends.
Right.
Like, I can go and do something without having sex with another man
Right.
or female, because I don't swing that way. But anyways, I'm just saying, throwing it out there. Like, you can involve yourself with people without having sex. And so I was like, that's not true. And then he said something else, and I was like, that's not true. And I'm like, dude, you get your kid 1 week in a month. One.
Right.
Like, you haven't seen her since the first weekend of November. Or maybe it was the second, whatever his first visitation was supposed to be for November. So, like, 6 fucking weeks. Don't be coming to me about shoes.
Well,
Like,
see,
buy your own damn shoes.
that's where I think it's funny because I have a pair of shoes for Dean just so when he goes to his dad's, like if they get torn up, because we've had it, and that's why we have our agreement and our paperwork for when shit's supposed to come back, is just because, like, if shoes get ruined, okay, those were your old shoes, like they weren't your school shoes.
Yeah.
Right,
So-
right.
But
We don't
like,
even have that in ours. I don't have that in any of mine because I don't care. Like, it's your kids' belongings. They can choose.
well, that's what Vince is like. Clothes are clothes, shoes are shoes, and I was like, I get that. But if the shoe was on the other foot, I would have his mom down my fucking throat
Oh, yeah.
every single day, going, "Where is this piece of clothing?"
Right.
Because that's what she did to me
Oh, yeah.
when we were in our relationship. So I was like, you know what? To cut the middleman out, we're just gonna put it in our paperwork. And so I think when Dean comes back, I'm gonna have another heavy coat with me in my car, and just let his dad keep the dinosaur one, because that's the only one his dad has, and his dinosaur shoes that he likes to take off, or
Yeah.
sometimes. I mean, I'll let him keep taking that back and forth, but like, it's just that dinosaur.
And the bio mom of my future ex bonus kids literally sent me a message saying, "Can you please send the beach towels that I bought while we were up there that weekend back to me?" And I was like, I don't know where they're at. Like,
Do you even remember
And I don't
which
care.
one they were?
yeah, I
Oh,
still
okay.
have them, but I don't care. Like, it's up to your kids to remember to bring shit back to your house if you want it. Like, ask them. I ain't their babysitter.
Right.
And I'm like, and you only bought it because our stuff was too good for you. So I don't care. Like, I don't care.
See, and I think I kind of got lucky because he loves shopping. Loves shopping.
So she has like all the clothes.
And so I suspect that, the stuff that she comes with, because she's messy. Oh my God. I could get her like brand new shirts and she'll go paint a picture and like half of it'll be on the front of her shirt, And I'm like, now you're stuck wearing this shirt, if it doesn't wash out. Oh, I see him.
I think there's a spider in
There
here.
is. But anyway.
Ooh, let's go land on Roberta.
Is he gonna be our new little friend?
I don't know. She's gonna take it to the ground. Sorry for that interruption, but I don't like bugs.
All right, he's safely landed. Good luck.
He's gonna be.
Anyways, half the paint on her shirt.
Yeah, so anyway, I'm like, well, you're going to rock that shirt now, because I'm not just going to throw clothes away every time, Anyway, that's now your new paint shirt. Congratulations. But anyway, he will send her back with a bunch of clothes. And then I don't know what he does with my clothes, that I get her. Like the shoes, I was talking about at work that I never got back that were actually really nice. But anyway, so I only send her with like the clothes on her back and then a spare outfit for the next day. And I know he's going to take her shopping anyway. That's like always been the thing,
His thing, yeah.
Well, because she's not his only child, He's got 2 older kids from his first marriage. I was his second marriage. And then now he's on a third marriage with another baby. So his first wife and I are friendly. I called her and apologized to her after he and I had been separated for like a year, because I like put all the pieces together and figured it
Right.
all out and was like, oh shit, I was a bitch to her for no good reason.
We've all been there.
So anyway, I
Right.
called her and apologized, and we're friendly. And so she and I would communicate when her kids were at break, and then he would communicate with me what he wanted so that he could have both sets of kids. And and so I'm for that. So, okay, so I'll work with them on that. But yeah, she comes back with clothes. They're usually too small.
Why buy brand new clothes if they're too fucking small?
I don't know, but whatever she outgrows is mine. So and I don't feel bad about it at all.
I wouldn't. God.
Unfortunately, I can't wear any of my kids' clothes.
I'm so
Lexi's
glad
a tomboy.
Shit, she's gonna be taller than me. At the rate that she's been growing the last 6 months to a year, she's gonna be taller than me in a few weeks.
I'm so glad I can't wear. Well, I say I can't wear the boys' clothes because most of their hoodies get mistaken as for my shit.
Yeah.
And I think there's like one shirt or so, like Princess, like, put it on. Let's see if you could actually fit in it.
Right.
And
She
I mean,
still steals my clothes. She still wears my clothes. It's all good.
It's all good.
My girls don't wear mine. That's okay.
Yet.
Yet. The only
Yet.
one probably will be is Shelby, but that's many years to go.
She
think-
blew through
'cause
my
she's only
shoes
8.
already.
I think the only thing that I stole from my mom was like her shoes, but even her foot size was too big for me.
See,
But-
she's already gone through my shoes. Her feet are
Really?
bigger than mine now.
Well, thank God she can't wear your boots.
Right.
Because I might have to steal those one of these days.
Hopefully she'll come back with some of her own.
Right.
She went in your boots?
No,
Oh.
but she's got, she went in warm shoes, but it's Texas, so
Gotcha.
Probably warm as fuck. down
yeah.
there.
But they have outlet malls and stuff, so he has better shopping anyway, so
Yeah.
I'll let
Well,
him.
hopefully she's got good stuff coming back with her.
Yeah, I told her to let me know if she doesn't get what she wants for Christmas so I can buy it when it goes on sale.
Yes. Yes, I gotta finish mine on Friday.
If I ever get my child support, it's late. Always. Birthdays, holidays, it's always late.
I don't know. It usually takes a week for me to get it. So hopefully I'll get it on Christmas Eve or before.
Child support.
Yeah, it takes a week. I don't know why it takes a fucking week, but it takes a week. Like, I figured this stuff would be electronic.
Right.
Like, they push a button.
Right? They're making sure it doesn't bounce.
I always have a theory that the state of Missouri uses people's child supports and then gives them IOUs.
Oh my God.
That's possible. They make a lot of money off of
That's
interest.
what I'm saying. Like,
Yeah.
I have a feeling that they spend it when it gets in there and be like, oh, I gotta pay this person, you know.
You're
But-
right.
Let me
But I
hold
could totally,
your money.
I could be totally wrong, but still. Man, about child support, actually, it's about taxes.
Fucking taxes.
I fucking hate taxes. I just found out they're gonna take an extra $30 a week out of my paycheck for taxes for the discounted rent I get.
What?
Nothing's for free. So since my salary is a wage plus discounted rent, I have to pay taxes on the discounted rent amount.
No shit.
No fucking.
And Trump got away with that.
Shit.
Why can't you?
I don't know. So I have to pay an extra $30 a week
Well, okay. Well, hold on.
in
What-
quite a
taxes.
bit.
I know. That's $120 a fucking
Are they
month.
going to do that to me?
You don't get a
Probably.
discount on your rent. I get a discount on my rent. That's why my rent's less than everybody else's
I see. I see.
for the size of house I have.
Right.
But yes, no, because I was like, because I asked Marcy last week, I was like, my check's $30 lower, and I don't have a fucking clue why, and it was taxes.
Damn.
So yeah, I don't know if this week maybe the $30 was for the whole like 8 months, because I don't see how $30 on taxes on $500 makes sense, or $115 or whatever it is. Like I think it's $115 a week I pay,
Right.
so I can't see taxes being $30 on $115. I don't know. And I went to school for accounting, and I don't have a fucking clue. It's because I cheated my way through tax class.
I can
did.
see why.
Right.
That's why they need to offer tax classes in high school.
Agreed.
How to
And-
balance a checkbook.
They need life skills, how to balance a checkbook, how to replace a flat tire, because I'm sorry, I had to call. So my plan was to get
Girl,
up,
I know how to change a tire. Why did you
don't.
call me?
because you were asleep, because you were heading to Oklahoma.
Oh, yeah.
Or waking up to go to Oklahoma. Anyways, my plan was Saturday to wake up, go to Walmart early to be like the first 1 or 2 people in line for tires. Because if you don't go early, you're waiting hours. And so, no shit. I leave my house, I get to the corner where Carl lives, and I have a flat fucking tire. On one of the tires, I was gonna buy a new one.
I don't trust Walmart with tires anymore.
So far they haven't fell off, and I always think of the Ron White's.
So you
skit.
didn't realize it was flat when you got in it?
No, because it was on the other side. I don't walk around my car.
You're supposed to.
Roberta, we're supposed to do a lot of things.
It's like driver's ed 101. Walk around your car.
Yeah.
No. I bet a lot of people don't. Anyways, so
Walking around your vehicle is important to understand the size of your vehicle. Like people that struggle to understand the concept of like they're driving a big vehicle, you need to walk the fuck around it, and then you kind of have a better spatial.
well, I didn't. So, anyways,
Oh, babe.
it's
Yeah,
okay.
no.
I called Sam I am first, and he's like, "Oh, I'm about to walk into a basketball game." So then I text Aaron, and I was like, "Can you come change my tire?" And then I called Carl, and I was like, "I might need your jack."
Well, you're in front of his house.
I know, I was right
surprised
next to
you
his
didn't
house.
knock on his door.
And then Aaron went back home and woke Dylan up to get the keys to his car so he can get his little air compressor. And so they blew up the tire, and Aaron followed me to Walmart because it was losing air as I was getting back in the
Going.
car. So then $150 fucking later, I got 2 new tires. Then I gotta get 2 more on the back next month, and then go get an alignment and probably some ball joints. I don't have a fucking clue.
Oh god. No, the last tire I got from Walmart was my passenger tire. Mm-hmm. And they asked me, they're like, "Oh, do you want to do like the valve stem? Make sure it's like all in line or whatever." I'm sitting over here going, that's usually like included in that shit. That was like an extra $12. The guy's like, "If you don't do it, it's fine. Like your
The
tire."
valve stem?
Yeah.
That's
That's the thing that sticks out.
that keeps the air in the
Yeah.
tire. You take that out, your tire goes
He didn't want to
flat.
put one in?
No, it was in, but like if you don't have it like rightly.
Wouldn't they check
around-
that anyways before you leave?
You would think, but after, 2 days after I got that tire done, I lost air in it, and I haven't taken it back. So every 2 days, I had to put fucking air in that tire
In a brand new tire?
in a brand new fucking
Oh,
tire.
I'd be taking that. You know, Wiseman's hooked me up last time. You should check them out.
That's why I'm going to get a quote for my alignment.
Yeah, I would ask them about your tires too, because I have huge tires on my car, and I had to put new tires on it like 7 years ago or so, and they were super expensive. And then last year, a year ago, they were again super expensive, but I think I got them through Walmart that time. And then 6 months ago, sorry, excuse me, I had to get tires, and I went to Wiseman's because it was low. And anyway, they totally hooked me up, and like it was a lot less expensive.
Yeah. Wiseman's is usually good.
And they will like they've given me a ride to work. I dropped my car off there. They give me a ride to work and come and pick me up. They're awesome.
Yeah, I'm going to call them so I can get a quote.
We just went with Walmart at that time because the tire for my car,
Oh,
the
yeah.
tire was cheaper at Walmart than what it was at Wiseman. But
That time that I was at Walmart, I took it in because I had a slow leak and I thought they were going to have to patch it. And they were like, it was like worn all the way through. They were like, no, you have to replace it. And so I was going to replace it, but then they wouldn't touch it because other tires on the car were so bald that they were not roadworthy. And they were like, we're not touching your car unless you put all new tires on it. And I was working at Wendy's, and there's no way in hell I could afford $400 worth of tires.
Right.
And Jim was there. Greeter, worked at Sugar Creek. Jim, savage.
I don't know.
Anyway, edit that out. Anyway, he was there, and he's like a really cool guy, and he knew me from Wendy's. And he was like, let me cover this on my credit card, and then, you pay me back. And I'm like, I didn't want to do it, but I didn't really have any other choice. And so he covered it for me, and I paid him back. He's really awesome.
We all knew you.
But yeah, it was like $400 or $500.
I didn't know her from Wendy's. I guess I don't eat Wendy's.
Well, but
that
I did
much.
breakfast and lunch.
Well,
I
see-
didn't do dinner very often.
Before we learned your name, Vincent was like, you remember that Wendy's lady that was in the window and was always super happy and like, I'm like, yeah, what about her? She's coming into parts like next week. And I was like, oh no.
Aw.
Like she left Wendy's. I was so devastated. I'll go to Wendy's, but I really don't like going through their drive-thru anymore just because the people they have there. Well, I wish I got the hey friend, but no. No, you were just really so upbeat, and the people that they have there aren't. Like, that's the one thing that drives me crazy about people, like, in the window. Because usually when I see people, I'm like, hi! And it's like, then you got people over here going, okay, your total is this. And I was like, you can't say hi to me first, or like...
They have no social skills.
They're not even present.
No.
You know, like there's a difference between, you know, being present and just doing your job, you know, or doing a job. But, you know, yeah, I mean, like, a lot of that was coffee.
I bet, yes.
Because we didn't get breaks. You know, like, you get 1 30-minute break for an 8-hour shift.
Yeah.
Hell fucking
that
no.
was it. And I actually looked up labor laws, and there aren't any.
That's how McDonald's is.
You know, like where we're at, the breaks that we get, you know, we're lucky to get, because there's no law saying that you have to give a 15-minute paid break.
Yeah.
You know, and so what I would do is I would break my 30-minute lunch into 2 15-minute breaks, which was more like 2 10-minute breaks. You know, because... And then half the time I'd have to step out in between cars, you know. So I'd step outside, light a cigarette, and then my headset would go ding. And I'd be like, nah.
Yep.
You know, hi. You know, and sound like I'm not wanting to die.
Yeah. Smoking a cigarette or die. Yes, no, feel that.
But no, I miss my regulars so much. I miss people so much. Like... You know, like I was in that window for like 3 years, you know, and so like I built relationships with people, you know, like they were my friends, you know, like I miss my people.
As much as I love the old guy, I really just want to wring his neck because he thinks Zach is my husband. Just because we went through so many times and I was in the passenger seat with Zach or like,
right.
Yeah, no. I was like, that's not my fucking husband.
But now you're going through with Vinny, though.
Yeah, and he's never there.
Oh.
So each time
if you want to catch GW, you got to go through on lunch.
Yeah, no, it's
on a Friday.
It's usually the randomest times. I always catch him.
Oh, yeah.
And the only reason I know he's talking about Zach is because he will bring up Baltimore, the Ravens, and that's Zach's favorite team. And I'm like...
That's when you say, I'm not with him.
I can't break his little heart.
Break his heart.
His heart's fine.
His heart.
Just tell him.
But I kind of always do have to kind of laugh that he thinks that, but at the same time, I'm like, not my husband.
He would jump in and help too. Like, he'll come in at random times, and if he would see that something needed to be done, you know, like we were busy, and you know my ice bin's running out, he would like go get me a half bucket of ice.
That is what an owner should fucking do.
I mean, he would jump in.
I think that's what an owner should do. I've had our owner at McDonald's just kind of, although he had to be like the GM for a bit before he could become the owner, but like you never saw him do that kind of shit.
Right.
Yeah.
But
yeah. I'm sorry. I'm tired.
I know, we're all just kind of...
I was up till 10:30 last night cooking.
And it was amazing.
It was still amazing.
Thank you. It was so amazing.
So today we did a little Christmas party in the parts room, and we did a Secret Santa, and
KJ's not a part of that.
nope, KJ's not a part of that.
KJ's not a part of that.
It's our manager, I guess that's what he is, or a publicist. What is Vinny's title?
I don't know. I didn't even know he had a title.
I don't know. He calls himself our manager. Anyways, so
Oh, for the show? Or,
Yeah.
Oh. I don't know what the fuck.
Oh, our
he-
show manager.
showman. So we had
manager.
Vinny, or
It's our pimp.
we're not making any money. So
That's where he said that we got fucked because when we first started, Mike and Josh teach Squatch and our ghost stories on Anchor. We were able to do, like, him and I did the commercials and whatever, so we could get some of that money rolling in. And once we started this, they changed the rules, so now we have to have like 50 listeners before we can make any money.
oh, I think we have. I don't know. I haven't looked
I
in a
don't know.
while.
Last time I saw it.
Anyways,
but
so Mr. Squatch, myself, Roberta, and then Jolissa, or is it Julissa? I know it's spelled Julissa, but she says Jolissa every time.
Well,
I don't even know how to say it. I know
us,
she
our
said it today.
pronunciation is Julissa. She naturally has an accent, and like to you it sounds like Jolissa, but in her accent, I
Okay.
think it's Julissa.
And then Marvin and little baby Dylan. Anyways, so we all did Secret Santas, and old man Marvin got me. And so I got a wonderful coffee mug set that when it stacks up, it looks like a penguin.
That's fucking awesome.
It is. And then he got me this year's penguin coffee cup / bath. I think there's bath bombs and lotions in it. I got 2 of them last year from last year's design. This is a new design, so I don't have the cup I don't have this cup. And then some earrings. And anyways, Julissa, or Jolissa, whatever you want to call her, got Mr. Vinny, and we are going to debut the lovely cup her
I'm just gonna hold it
wonderful
up.
sister made. And she has a Facebook page called, is it AS Creative?
Yeah, I put the sticker on it so I can remember. We can remember.
So
But it
look
was-
her up. She made this cup last night.
It's amazing.
So that is some
It
talented.
is.
His favorite animal is a corgi, and so that's what he put on his lovely little list.
I want one for my coffee.
Well, I think we're gonna reach out to her and see if she can make a show
I was
one.
gonna say because Vince never heard back from.
No, I haven't heard nothing
Lauren.
from Lauren, so we need to
Okay. So
send
we
it
can
out
re-
to her and
yeah.
see what she can.
Well, that's what
do
I
for us.
thought. Like after she said that she did these, I was like, oh, well, maybe we should do.
Get some for the
her.
show.
Yes, 'cause
I can
this
add
is
it to my
super-
desk.
So cute.
It is very cute.
I'm just gonna.
I
steal
definitely
it.
know she went. If her sister made her pay for that cup, she went over the $25 limit.
Oh yeah, no.
Because I think that
for
pillow
the-
thing was 20.
Well,
20-ish.
That wouldn't. Yeah, no, that wouldn't surprise me, and especially
Well,
these cups.
There's whatever that squishy pillow thing is actually called. There was, I don't know if there still is, but a gift set at Walmart with like 9 different pillows in it for $25.
Oh no, the
Whatever that pillow's called.
yeah.
The
no, I
squashy
saw,
people?
Yeah, no, because I saw that they actually had. It was in the clearance aisle, or I think it was in the clearance aisle. I saw them, and I was like, I'm glad my kids aren't into these.
Yeah.
But I kind of want one just for myself.
Hey, we have to buy our gifts.
Right, it's-
Treat yourself.
Yes.
Well, that's what,
Buy it, wrap it, and say it's from the boys.
Well, that's what
Or
I was getting-
Santa.
I was getting so mad because Vince is trying to finish this up, and I'm like, you know what? Fuck it. I'll just buy my own fucking Christmas gifts.
Well, you and Vinny didn't set a limit for each other?
No,
Oh my god.
we never set a limit for.
Well, no, are you guys, did you go out and get him something and he
Yeah,
got you
it-
something?
But I got mine a week early because he was showing me Jude and Dean's little outfits that I knew that we got, but he was showing me like when they were supposed to come in. So in the process of showing me that, I saw what else he got me, which just came in that day.
Oh.
So he got me.
Spoiler alert.
Yeah, he's like, fuck it, here, you're gonna have it. Which was.
So then go buy the squishy pillows.
You're right.
and wrap them and put them under the tree. Be like, surprise, Santa is real. and it brought me something.
He got.
Because I'm really good.
Well,
Now, don't take that perverted you
right.
too.
Oh, but no, his other gift, he's hoping it will come before the end of the year. But
Go buy the damn pillow, see if something open underneath the tree.
I'm perfectly okay not.
No,
do
the
it.
kids are gonna be like,
Do it.
"Mommy, are you bad?" No, go make sure you do
But
it.
that's what I don't think Jude's really. I mean,
Noticed yet?
yeah, because usually Vince's gifts are kind of coming in late or whatever.
Yeah.
But usually too, I have like a box from my mom that I am opening. I do have a box that me and the boy is for me and the boys from my middle sister because she got me for Secret Santa, and I should have another one coming Thursday. So I will have kind of something. Vince has something from me, and I mean I got stuff from the boys.
Yeah.
So
That's good. At least you have something. That's
But
all
if
we
it-
want.
yeah.
But still go get the damn pillows.
I'll probably figure out something. I was trying to figure out like stocking stuffers because as you were talking about like self-care kind of stuff.
Right,
I
right,
was
right.
like, maybe you should get me like a facial mask kind of thing.
Yeah,
So,
We should do
like,
that on the
masks,
air. We'll do the little
bath
peel ones.
bombs.
Yes.
All of us can wear one and then peel at the end. Oh my god. That might hurt.
Well, we don't
Okay,
have
well,
to
no,
do
they
that
got-
one.
They got the ones that it's just like the paper ones
Oh.
that you could just lay
Yeah,
on your
we
face.
can do a whole
that
show
kinda-
with something on our face.
as she jingles.
I had to take the earrings off. They're starting to itch. Because I haven't worn
I
earrings in a
always-
long
I
time.
always hate that.
Yeah, they starting to itch. The holes were. So I was like, I'm
Was
gonna
it
take
your
these.
little new ones, the penguin ones you got today?
No, I wore some other Christmas ones I've had. I'm gonna wear the penguin ones most likely on
Christmas.
Saturday or Friday. I don't know. I'm doing laundry. I gotta get my last bit of Christmas outfits worn to the next 3 days. Cause then they go away. And no more Christmas music.
Is it like white after Labor Day?
Yeah, I'm a little sad.
But you know what? When
But Shelby
Maya,
don't care. She wears it all year round. She don't care.
when Maya comes back, we're gonna do Christmas, and so you can keep out one outfit for that day if you want to.
Just wear-
Go over to your house.
It'll be on the 2nd.
Yeah, I won't be able to take my stuff down until the 2nd, because the 1st I'm gonna go to sleep
We all are.
after I get up early and go to
Probably.
work on the 1st.
That's some bullshit.
Yep,
we gotta
our-
talk to somebody.
Our company decides to have.
because next year is my year with her, and I don't want to be.
You'll be working the whole week.
No, we gotta fix this.
No,
This is
I can't
ridiculous.
fix it unless our company goes to a fiscal year.
Okay.
Our year end will always be a calendar year.
Well, then with SAP coming out,
It's still
we
gonna.
need this a perfect opportunity to
To
fix
change
this
it.
shit.
No, unfortunately,
I really don't want to
I'm
say.
sorry.
Who do I
I'm-
need to talk to?
nobody. There's nobody to talk to. I can't give you off time, and I can't give Vinny off time, and expect Dylan and myself and Marvin to
To
work
get it all done.
80 hours. It's not gonna happen.
Well, dude,
See, I don't want to say I'm disappointed in getting Christmas Eve off now, but at the same time, I was already planning.
Oh, and
to-
Marvin's gonna come in Friday for a little bit to cover lunches, because Jalissa's off.
oh, okay.
So he'll be in around noon and stay like till 4 or something, or however long
Does
he
the
wants
kid
to
work
Kid has to close.
on Friday?
Yeah, because Marvin's off Thursday, Friday. Because Marvin had Thursday, Friday, and Saturday off, but he's like, I'll come in Friday for a little bit to help. Because
that works out.
Dylan gets screwed next weekend because he was supposed to have Thursday, Friday, Saturday off, but y'all are working. We're all working. Every single one. Hey, I'm in there too. I could be a witch bitch boss and be like, nope, y'all motherfuckers are working. I'm going home.
Well, that
but
sucks if they decided not do production.
yeah.
Yeah, the last minute schedule change.
Oh yeah, that fucking sucks too. I am sorry for the Sugar
Yeah.
Creek employees because sometimes
Because that's like, what if people made plans?
they lose their holiday pay if they take their plans. Because you got to work
Well,
the
see, that's
schedule
it.
day before and the day after.
And then
Well,
they
see-
go and change the schedule.
That's what I got asked today by one of our other part timers if I was gonna work Friday, and I was like, "Well, if they're fucking running, then I'm gonna be here." And she's like, "I wonder if you guys get like double pay since you're working a holiday." And I was like,
You don't
I-
qualify.
It's like I don't know. I mean, it'd be kind of nice, but I don't know.
Yeah.
But and then I saw on the board that they decided to do Friday, Saturday off, and then they got to
Work
work
Sunday.
Sunday.
Well, no offense to production. I hope next Friday they don't run because then that will help us
Oh, they probably will.
in the parts room.
I don't know.
Well,
I
kind of
just said
hope they
probably-
have Saturday, Sunday. Well, they'll automatically have Saturday off. So I'm hoping you work Friday and have Sunday off. So
I
then,
just-
because
I
if
think-
nobody works Sunday the 2nd, then my parts people can have a full weekend off.
See, I just think though they did have it to where we had Christmas Eve off because I think the day before Christmas Eve we had so little people. Like we only had 2 lines going.
Today?
Well, last year,
Oh, gotcha.
So when does it end?
but
When does what end?
The year-end countdown.
The 31st. Because we'll audit on the 1st.
Okay.
So,
she comes back on the 2nd.
which I don't know if it's technically your Sunday or Jolissa's. But we can make it Jolissa's if we have to.
Okay, I'll sweet talk her. I'll buy her some more socks.
Because Vinny's off on Sundays. Yeah. I will not be there on the 2nd because I will be still probably sleeping. Because Monday through Friday, most likely, I will be working
isn't
12-hour
the list
shifts.
that I started?
Well,
part
and
of your
usually
guys's-
she doesn't come back until a little bit later, so I
Isn't
could
the-
work that morning.
Isn't that count that I started like 2 weeks ago?
Yeah, that's
Part-
just a
okay.
pre-thing I just came up with.
Oh, okay.
So,
was a bitch.
oh, that's another thing you guys can do tomorrow if
That
you're
was a-
bored.
That was a bitch.
I'll
Let's do
send
that.
Vinny a text and have him pull a report. Have you guys start looking at high dollar stuff?
I was gonna. Most of those, like 3 or 4 of those pages were like
Zeros.
Yeah.
Yeah. So,
But
but anyways. Yeah.
I can work the morning of the 2nd.
Huh?
it's not later on in the day.
Yeah, she usually, well, I mean, travel time. She usually doesn't get in until.
Now, is he taking her to the
Noon or
doorstep,
after.
or you got to meet at the airport, like you did?
Doorstep. Because
You sure it's the doorstep? He hasn't suckered you in to meet at the airport?
I don't think so.
Only time will tell.
Right? Well, so this time around, he was arguing with me about giving me 10 days notice on
For what?
picking her up and dropping her back off. And so, I'd be like messaging him like 2 weeks in advance, like, hey, I need to know what's going on so that, my work schedule can be made, whatnot.
Right.
And so this time around, early on in December, when you were talking about making the schedule, I messaged him and I was like, hey, I need to know what your plans are for Christmas because we make our schedules a month in advance and she's working on the schedule right now. And if you don't tell me what you want, then you're just going to be at the will of whatever she schedules. And so that's when he was like, okay, well, I want, the 18th through the 26th. And I was like, nah.
You got to take it to the second.
No.
Yeah, I need to find out from Shelby's dad because since we're not going by the green book for the holidays, his technically next weekend is the 31st, 1st, and 2nd. So I need to know. I need to find out if he's taking her or waiting till his next weekend in January to take her.
Right.
I don't know.
I start to think I'm just happy that I just did like you could have them for the break. As much as it kind of sucks now that it's not my holiday. Like
Yeah.
It like I said, it cuts both ways.
But you never know.
Yeah.
He might reach out to you and say, okay, Dean wants to see you. And be like, give you some days.
So
I
like
doubt it, but you know, you never know.
I mean, the only reason I say I doubt it is because again, I feel like if
Did you just break your chair?
no, it has wheels. I rolled. So I was trying to get back over.
Sorry, I had a squirrel moment.
Oh, we
But no, I just feel like the only reason I say that is like because I really do feel like Dean doesn't really sit there and tell his dad like I miss mom.
Yeah.
And
Well, he probably doesn't feel.
Safe enough to do it.
Yeah.
yeah, but I mean I just because of that I don't see him if he doesn't feel safe doing that or just saying that I don't see him going okay I'm ready to go back to mom's.
Yeah.
Again, I know Vince and I already know the only reason he tells me that he wants to go to his dad's and that he misses his dad, and again, it's a lot of the times too, is because he's getting in trouble. And it's again because we're setting those boundaries, we're setting those rules. In a sense, at his dad's, it's free
It's
game.
free game. Yep.
I mean, I get it. So,
Right.
I don't know.
keep on keeping on.
Yeah. But again, I told Vince, I was like, I'm just gonna wait and see how the rest of this year plays out, because spring break is part of Dean's birthday.
Aw.
So,
Well-
so I get we split it, so I get that first half this year, as long as nothing else changes. So I get the first half, and then he gets the second half, which falls on to Dean's birthday. He gets them for Dean's birthday, but according to the papers, I'm supposed to get him
You're supposed
day-
to alternate.
Well,
years.
it's supposed to be
The day before,
day
the day,
before
or the day, after.
after. But that was the thing, because I told Vince, I was like, okay, so since it's spring break and we split out of the break, like, does that still, like,
It
fall
says holidays trump
birthdays?
birthdays, but you still got to make up the time. So, like,
Oh, I was wondering about that one.
yeah, it says it in there. If there's a conflict between weekends and holidays, like normal weekend schedules and holidays, the holidays
Yeah.
will trump it. And then there's also a thing in there that says something about holidays and birthdays. You have to read through the three
Well,
books.
I saw that, like, the holiday would trump over the birthday. But that's what I got confused, or was getting confused with spring break. It's since spring break is not really
It's not a holiday. So, yeah, he would have to pick. Give him up the day before and then have his birthday and then meet several times, or you just get him the day after his birthday.
Well, see, that's where I'm gonna wait to see where this plays out,
yeah.
because the way that I'm seeing that next year, Zach's birthday will fall on a Monday. That is gonna be my day, which will fall into his Christmas break with me. So depending on how he's gonna do Dean's birthday with me, I feel like it's gonna determine how I'm gonna do his birthday next
I mean, he only
year.
gets 3 hours.
Well,
The parent only gets 3 hours with the
yeah.
kid on their birthday.
Well, that
so
was the
give
thing.
up the 3 hours.
Well, that's what that's what I did last year.
Yeah, just give up the 3
Before
hours.
I read the paperwork, I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be nice, even though this is supposed to be my time, my break, and we're just being nasty towards each other. I was like, I gave up the 3 hours.
Yeah.
So, but
Carl never takes his birthday. He flat out told me, he goes, the only holidays I care about is Thanksgiving and Christmas. So
Yeah.
when I go take him to court, hopefully sometime in the next 5 months, I'm going to say that. Like, I want it changed in our paperwork that he only does Christmas or Thanksgiving, and if the
thought you
holiday
guys-
falls on his weekend, then he can have the holiday.
I thought you guys were supposed to go back since mediation.
Yeah, I gotta call the judge's chamber. They won't call me back. So I need to find out if I need to file a motion of hearing by myself, or they'll just assign one. So,
Because I guess
I
that's
think you
my
have to
next-
file.
and that's what I keep asking. I ask the county clerk's office
They're
who
not
you
allowed
file
to give
with.
you legal advice.
Well, no, but they at least can tell me the process.
The system is bullshit.
It is. But anyway, they just keep saying, well, let's transfer you to the judge's chamber. So I'm probably just going to go and print it out myself like I did everything else and just get an appointment and file it
Right.
and get an attorney. Or
Well,
get
at least
a
that
court
gets you
date.
in front of a judge.
Yeah, because
And then the judge can.
but that's what I'm going to say. Like, he's already said he don't care about any holidays, so take it out.
Right. Because your child support is based off of how much
I don't
time.
get child support.
Oh my god.
I thought you said you did.
No, so
Oh,
Shelby's father is disabled. And since he's disabled, any child's parent that is disabled who collects Social Security disability,
Doesn't have to pay child.
no, you get half of. So, for an example, Shelby's father makes roughly around $1,200 a month. I get what it would look like half, but it's a different pot. So it doesn't come from his Social Security. It comes from a pot already pre-made we pay Social Security into.
Oh.
So Shelby gets a check a month from the state of Kansas. Right now it's $689, but I think they did a cost of living on Social Security, so we'll get like almost $100 raise or something. So in January it might be close to.
So the state of Kansas is paying his
Yeah,
child
so
support.
state of Kansas pays. However, when he takes her during the summer, I have to pay him a weekly allowance. However, I can prove that's the only time he takes her fully is in the summer because he does get paid. And since he doesn't make a whole lot of money, I keep tally of all my out-of-pocket expenses for Shelby. I keep receipts and I present it to him when this payment starts and I take it out. I've done it for the last 4 years and he's like, I'm going to get you in content for this. I said, go for it. Like, and I'm going to prove that, like, even if I give you an invoice, you're not going to be able, because his rent, he lives in a or a senior citizen village or whatever. And I think his rent's like almost $500. So if you get $1,200 and your rent's $5, you only have $7 left to pay your electric, your water, which I think he only has electric, your groceries for yourself. There's no fucking money left.
Right.
So and you can't even buy winter shoes. So like, how the
Yeah.
fuck are you gonna pay me your half of, she went to church camp last year, so that's $100. That was I think it was $90 for her. I think the older girls were $180 a piece, and she was like $120 or something. There was a little difference between the high school and the elementary, or the middle school and high school, because they went a whole week, and the elementary kids only went 2 days or something like that, or 3.5. I don't know. Anyways, and then I gave them a discount, so I pay after school care for YMCA, and I'm sorry, that's an out-of-pocket expense. If you
Yeah.
don't live close enough to help take care of your child or get extra time with her, and I have to pay for a daycare because I have to work, then yes, I'm going to take it out of your lump sum, and I gave them a discount.
It's $20 a week for me.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I pay $30 a week for 5 days, and so last year it was like $10 a week, and then I had to put her in an extra day, so then it was like $20 a week. And so I think the grand total was like $360, but I put it down to $240 because I didn't want him. I don't want to be mean. Like, I don't want to be petty, but you're going to pay. So instead of, because if I would have kept it the full price and took his half, it would have been like, he would only get like $80 some a week. So I knocked it down so where he got like 95 and a quarter. And he's like, you can't do this and duh, duh. And I said, my expenses don't go away, and neither does
Right.
yours. The only thing changes is clothes for Shelby and groceries. You cannot tell me this 7-year-old child eats $95 a week worth of groceries.
That's what in our paperwork it says that he has to pay half of child. Like, we have to split child care if he goes.
Yeah.
And it's same with after school programs and anything else.
Like,
that
it's
he
an
fucking wants to do.
out-of-pocket expense, regardless. So, and then I sent him the thing for basketball, and I had to pay $40, and he's like, well, that's what my monthly payment comes out. And I said, please read the court document. There is a separate subtitle that says out-of-pocket expenses.
Yep.
Like if you're gonna, my thing is, if you're gonna treat the money I get for her as your child support, then I'm not sharing it with you. Like, you can't have both worlds. It's
Right.
like, I'm not gonna
Right.
share it with you, or you're gonna help cover. And so that's what I'm gonna bring up in the court. Like, he keeps saying it's my child support. Then why do I have to share it with him?
Before you do that, I would definitely go to Judge Anthony's.
Oh, yeah.
Because he has that master class. I definitely want to sign up and look at that to
Yeah.
see everything. And then I saw too, you pay a little bit. I think right now it's like $10 for how to organize your evidence and everything. And I'm like, oh, dude, I want to do your master class.
Oh yeah, I'm
Just
gonna
so
do
to
it.
make sure I'm on the right track, and then once I feel I'm ready and everything, I want to be able to get all the evidence just ready and organized. So if and when I need to go,
There's an online company. I used it when we were taking I told you I'm tired. Jake's ex back to court, where you can take your text messages and convert them into PDFs. You got to pay for it, but I did that, and then I numbered the pages, and then I made an Excel spreadsheet. Basically, I categorized like 7 topics. So it could have been, co-parenting, or late, or didn't do homework, or something. I had 7 different categories, and I literally said on page 1, this happened, and then I did a brief description on what the conversation was.
right.
I created 2 binders, 3 photo albums, and I think there was one other thing I had when we took Janice to court. Like, our attorney loved it so much she kept it and used it as examples
I believe
for
it.
other people. Like,
I believe it. I believe it.
I literally had a Bible. I had over 500 pages printed of, and that's what pisses me off the most, that he just Like, you know,
Threw it away.
you knew she couldn't take care of these kids. Like,
Yeah.
And then
there's things I cannot talk about, but seriously, like, when I can talk about it, so when everybody turns 18, whew, we better still be doing this in like 7 years, maybe.
Right.
But I mean, there's stuff I'm learning that she did to all 3 kids, and I was just like, how the fuck can you do that to your, like, okay, I'm gonna go on a little tangent. Okay, so my daughter's father moved to Alabama about 2 years ago. It'd be 2 years in March, maybe 3. What, did COVID-19 actually happen in 19?
I think so.
yeah, I think that was
Okay, so
January.
so 19, 20, 21. So going on 4 years, and it'd be 4 years in March. Did I do my math right, or 3?
That would be
19 to 20, 20 to 21. So yeah, we go 3 years in March. Okay. My daughter's father moved to Alabama in March of 2019 so his wife could feel good with her soul and be by the ocean. Anyways, that September, it might have been August, they came back in 2019 to get their belongings out of a storage unit. They made no plans to see Lexi. None whatsoever. I found out about this and came fucking unglued. I usually keep my tongue to myself and pick my battles, but I could not do it this time. Like,
well. That one you shouldn't be able to.
yeah, my daughter was fucking devastated. Anyways, his wife told me that Lexus is not a priority to her
What?
because I was alive and she had a mother. Then she went off and said how toxic I was and that this fight may have caused Josh to have a heart attack, and she was worried that she was going to lose her husband. Couldn't give a 2 flying fucks about Lexi's feelings because you literally just called her mom trash and her trash. Because,
Right.
like, I'm
What the
part of
fuck?
Lexi. Anyways, months went on, and let's just say the relationship are still rocky. But anyways, Lexi and I had an appointment with her therapist, and I brought up this whole abandonment issues and a bump in the road of their relationships and blah blah. And I asked her, I said, who's responsible to amend relationships? Is it the parent or the child? And she said until that child is 18 years old, so basically can make their own decision, it is the parent's responsibility to mend a relationship.
Well, yeah.
Yeah.
That person doesn't think so. She thinks it's on Lexi, that Lexi needs to apologize.
For what?
Oh, she gaslighting that kid.
Right?
This whole situation,
And
she's
her
just gaslighting.
father agreed
Nope.
with the stepmom.
Well,
No.
of course, because she's gaslit the fuck out of him.
So this woman hasn't even seen her in-laws probably in 7 years.
Yeah, because she has
Because they don't have
him
the same
cut
political
off.
views. I don't care about
No.
political views. I don't. You can like whoever you want. I voted for Mickey Mouse. I don't give a flying
Yes.
fuck. Because honestly, those aren't the people that run America. It's the House and the Senate. Like,
These are NPD red flags waving.
yeah. So, anyways, with this said, there is a young girl I know, and I'm not going to say names, who is struggling with the fact that her biological mother is a very toxic individual. She has not seen her mother since September. And now the mother's family are reaching out to her going, oh, we miss you. Oh, we miss you. We want to see you for Christmas and blah, blah, blah. But
Nope.
nobody realizes how bad this relationship was. Like, she's a very toxic individual. Very. Anyways. And so now the daughter, her daughter is going to speak up and actually pretty much open the eyes of this toxic
Family.
mother's, family members. And I hope she does. I hope she has enough courage to do it because she's missing out of, siblings and other family members. But I keep telling her, I was like, it's up to your mother to amend this relationship. Like, your mother knows where you live. She can drive and show up and say,
Right.
hey, let's go to lunch. Like, your mother can actually call you, write you a fucking letter. Like, her mother didn't even send her a birthday card. Her birthday was in December, like at the beginning of the month. And her mom just called her that morning and said, happy birthday. Didn't send her a card, didn't send her flowers, didn't send her a gift, nothing. Because she wasn't there to celebrate. That's how petty she is.
Wow.
But yes, if you are a toxic individual, I'm telling you this. Your kids, once they turn 18, if they haven't left already, they're going to leave your fucking ass.
All right, so if you have contact with this girl, you need to set her up for reality. The reality is that if she does advocate for these other people, that's the purpose of her doing it. She's not going to get the justification that she needs from it. The only justification that she's going to get is just her and her own voice. But these people are so toxic that they are never going to recognize what they've done. They are never going to apologize for it. They're going to minimize it, and they are going to victim blame, and they're going to twist it all around on her. They are master manipulators, and she's a novice. So set her up for realistic expectations that the justification she's going to get is going to be from herself advocating for these other people.
Oh yeah, she knows that, and I think that's why it's hard for her to communicate with her mom and the other family members, because bless her heart.
Yeah.
So only she's gonna know what she's been through with her toxic mother.
Right.
Anyways, on a good note, I found a bra I like.
Oh yeah, you were gonna tell us about your
Take
bra.
it off. Show us.
No, I'm not taking it
Oh,
off.
come on.
Anyways,
I don't swing that way either. I just want to see the bra.
so I have been a Victoria's Secret bra shopper probably for the last
Yes.
5 years, 2017-ish is when I started buying them, maybe 2015.
I feel like I've just done it recent. Well, my best friend always told me to do it. That I needed them. Because
Yeah.
they're so much better, and I didn't believe her until I finally
Yeah,
bought.
but they've all
first
last this long. Like I probably bought 10 bras within this 1 year time frame, and I still have maybe 4 or 5 of them, so about half of them. So like every
Yeah.
once in a while, like obviously the underwire will come out, or somebody fucking dried it and they bent it. You don't put bras in the dryer. Anyways. So I started exploring shopping on Amazon, buying bras, and I've bought 5. I bought 2 from one company, 2 from another, and this last one that came in yesterday. But it's from Delo, Deylo, woman's push-up lace bra with comfort padded. It's literally the same thing as a Victoria's Secret bra. It looks just the same. I don't know if you can see it on my little phone. Here you go, Roberta. You can look.
That
and
is
it's half
beautiful.
the fucking price.
Do they have any that are not push-up?
I don't know. You'll have to search.
Okay.
Go
You're
Gadget,
gonna
Amazon.
share the link.
Yes. But anyways, it came in yesterday, and I love it. And I'm going to buy one of every motherfucking color. Because
Alright.
the other ones were horrible. Like, they made my boobies look deformed. Like squishy, like squished this way, and made them look kind of like, I don't know, saggy
like
dog nipples and stuff.
99% of a bra is the fit. Like,
I
did
know.
they measure you? So you measured yourself.
Well, Victoria's Secret's measured me a long time ago.
Yeah, but Victoria's Secret sizes are completely different than other.
Well, I think the Vanity Fair ones were my problem is I'm a fluffy chick, but I'm not considered plus size, and so I need a 38 triple D bra. And so they automatically assume because I need such a big bra that I'm plus size. So I think that's why the other 2 didn't fit very well, because the wire went like way past where my boobie is.
Right.
And then the other ones didn't have any push up. It was literally weight, lace, and underwire. And so like there was no padding to like, so they just made them floppy looking. Like they weren't rounded. They were just floppy, like a
There.
floppy pancake.
Have you ever heard of your sister size when it comes to bras? Okay, so mine is, I'm a 36D, but my sister size is a 38C.
Yeah, so it's you go up in a band and down in a cup.
Right.
Yes, but it's hard to find 40 double D's anywhere. I hate my boobies. And it's so funny. So when I went and got measured, I was wearing a hoodie. And the lady's like, what kind of bra size do you need? And I said, big. And she's like, what? And I said, trust me, when I take this hoodie off, you're going to be like, oh, I didn't know. I hit them so well. And she's like, I took it off. She's like, oh, yeah, you weren't kidding. I'm like, big. I hate my boobs. God, I
See,
hate them.
because the first time I went and they measured me, they got me into like a C cup, which I was okay with on that one. And then the next time I went, they measured me again, and they're like, "Oh, you're a B," like, because we were talking about it, and the girl that first measured me, like, she was brand new.
Oh, gotcha,
Right.
gotcha.
So, but I mean, I got a C cup from Victoria's Secrets, and it fit me perfectly. Like, I liked
It was
it.
probably your sister size,
Yeah.
you know,
So, okay.
because you'd go up and down
Well,
in
see,
your
that's what
sister's size.
I always tell Vince, is like, it always depends on the brand, where the hell I'm getting my bras, because there's times to where I could be like a 32 or like a 36 in the cup,
Right.
but
Yeah.
it just depends.
But I love it.
Yay.
I'm going to be buying some more.
Oh, bras are so hard.
They are. I hate wearing bras. And I hate wearing underwear. I just hate wearing clothes. But trust me, you don't want to see this naked because I'm fluffy.
Mike gave me a $50 Victoria's Secret card again this year, and Vince made fun of me because he's like, because last year Mike gave me my
Where's ours? Mike, you got 2 other people here. Roberta and I need some clothes.
Well, okay, so he gave Jude and Dean $25 gift cards to Walmart. Sammy made out like a bandit.
Of course, Sammy did. He's the baby. He's cheap.
No.
No? What did you buy?
No. He has, it's a 24-month-old, but it's a one big onesie. It's a Dallas Cowboys.
Oh, yeah, that wasn't cheap.
It's Prescott, number
That
4.
wasn't cheap.
Yeah.
Nope.
No, Mike went all out on Sammy.
Aw.
And then I got a $50 gift card, which he gave it to me. He gave me one last year. I held on to that bitch for almost a year. And Betsy was making fun of me because that's what I bought my period panties with. And he's like,
Nice.
he's like, are you gonna go like wait and hold another year? And he saw me staring, and I was staring more at the onesie than my card. And he's like, oh my god, you got the fucking app. Just use your app, buy you more bras. And I'm like, no, I'll probably wait a whole another year.
So what did Vinny get?
Oh, he didn't get anything from Mike.
Oh, bullshit.
Really?
That night he didn't get shit from Mike.
Aw, Mike, can you be a better friend?
Well, no, it's always funny because with Mike and him, it doesn't matter. Like they got into tasting like new bourbon and like new alcohol, so they'll spend like
Oh,
different
okay.
amounts. So,
Gotcha.
I mean, it
It's some kind of secret bro understanding.
yeah. So, I mean, Vince is, even once I got home, Vince is like, because I was wrapping the gifts then, he was like, this is bullshit. You guys got something and Mike didn't. I was like, shut up. Like, you always get, like, some new bourbon, something to try. Like, yeah. I don't even think he decided on what he's going to get Mike yet for Christmas, but.
Swift kick in the butt. Cheap and easy. Just don't lose your shoe. Because if you do, then you're screwed. Because Vinny's only got like 2 pairs of shoes.
Well, the
What size
shoes,
is he?
Like
14,
a 14W
14
or
wide.
something like that.
It's a 14 wide, and that's a bitch to find.
Oh, yeah.
Is that like a single wide or a double wide?
They have that. I know that too.
Well, no, because the
Vinny's
shoes.
walking around with trailers on his feet.
No, the shoes that he's wearing now, I can only find a 13 wide. And I bought them just because he had a hole in his other ones.
Amazon.
I know, but I didn't have. I wanted to get him before he went to.
Hi, I'm your local Amazon dealer.
I wanted to get him shoes before he
I'm
went to
in
the
your
Dallas. Don't say that. I have my Alexa. My Alexa is hooked up, and that I can't watch any Hulu like commercials because as soon as they say, "Hey Alexa,"
Oh,
Everything
God.
turns on.
She turns on, and she's like, "I can't find that." It's
We
like,
gotta
bitch,
Google
no one's talking to me.
Home. I think Lexi got
Oh,
a
we have
Google
that
Home
too.
from somebody.
Nope.
Oh no, we
I
got
hope.
that.
I have no idea what it is.
Nope.
that was the very first thing I bought Vince. It's like a Black Friday kind of thing for Christmas,
gotcha.
because that's what he wanted. And then we never really used that bitch.
My last phone was getting to the point to where it was listening to me so
They listen
often.
to you now.
It did.
No. I picked it up and cussed it out, and it was all like, I don't listen that often.
That's creepy as
And I
fuck.
was like, nah. Because I think we got one of our first shows that we did on here. It was listening to us.
I believe it.
Easier to build a hole than a pole. I am so sorry. I am so tired. I got bags.
And I have to pee.
Can he edit my
You guys
face?
are making me laugh.
Edit my face, Vinny. Get rid of
Yeah,
the
I don't
bags.
think
Okay,
Damn it to
so
hell.
can I give you a tip on bags under the eyes?
Tea bags?
Yeah, no. Because I've been tired a lot
Stephanie,
lately
I hope
too.
you like this because she goes, our TikTok. Damn it to hell. Our Stephanie thinks our podcast is like a soap opera to her.
I mean, it can
She
get...
likes to watch us. I'm gonna make funny faces for her.
Are you ready?
Sure. What am I doing?
Preparation H.
Oh yeah, because it's hemorrhoids.
It
Wow.
works. It seriously works. I use it like every day.
I've had a colonoscopy. That was not fun. I did. What? I had one like 5 years ago. I think Jake and I first started. Well, red flags. Don't marry somebody after only dating him 2.5 months. Anyways,
Who would do that?
I did.
I have an aunt...
Because he loved bombing because he was making me think he was this wonderful thing. And he was a
Oh
piece
yeah,
of
I've
shit.
been there. Yeah. I get that.
Yeah.
Okay.
He
Right
pulled
on.
the love strings I had for my daughter, and he was a fucking psycho. Anyways, I guess I shouldn't say that because I don't know. One day he goes, "Please don't ever tell me I'm schizophrenic." Is that how you say it? Because he might be. Oh. He just said, "Don't tell me that I'm that, or you think I'm that." I'm like, "No, I just think you're an alcoholic." Anyways, where was this going? Oh, colonoscopy. I showed him the pictures. He goes, "I never want to see that again." It was pink. I don't know.
Oh, your intestinal tract? Yeah.
I don't know where they go in
Well, I don't
through
know,
your
they-
butthole.
Every time Maya has a colonoscopy, I see those pictures.
Yeah, it was pink. It was like a pink. And it was black.
But preparation H is used for hemorrhoids,
I
which would be
know.
outside the colon.
Not necessarily. You could have them inside.
Well, not that far.
I know somebody who went in there and got it all scraped out. Anyways,
God.
and he's never had one since.
So it was a Cosmo
How
thing.
the fuck did we get this?
It was a Cosmo tip that I read, and way back in the day.
Do they still have that magazine? Cosmetology?
I think so. Well, I don't know.
I don't know. I don't look
But-
at magazines anymore.
Yeah, this is way back. I just aged myself. Okay.
We have done that this whole show. You two, you and I are the old geezers.
So back
Because you're
in the
what, like
day-
32?
I'm only 30.
Okay, 30. I was close.
So back in the day, preparation H, it used to stink really badly. And that was like one of those beauty tips you didn't really want to do because that just stank. But they have a new formula now that's very creamy and it has no
Stink.
smell whatsoever.
Stink stunk. That reminds me of the Grinch.
So
Or you could always do the...
Oh, are you on TikTok at all? Oh, have you
only
seen the
what you
video?
guys share on Facebook.
Have you seen the videos where it's a thing where they put the ring light
cro-
behind their head and they go like
Yes.
this? Have you seen the one that's the Grinch, Santa Claus, Mrs. Claus, and who the fuck's the other character?
I hate to say it, but the Black Santa.
So it was the Black Santa, the Grinch, Mrs. Claus, and then there was a fourth guy in the
Yeah, there was like another...
Santa,
Santa
Claus.
Claus, yeah.
Yes. Oh my
Yeah,
god,
no,
that's so cool.
I just saw that today.
So cool.
Yeah.
So it's some kind of song, anyways, and you take the ring light. You know what a ring light is, right? It's, okay, it's what people use to make TikToks, and it's a literally just a circle with a light.
I don't
Okay.
even watch TikTok more or less.
Anyways, you need to
Makeup.
download TikTok. Anyways, so there's this song, and it's going on, and they put this thingy behind their head, and then they pause the video. That's how you make it.
Okay.
They bring it up, and they pause it right there where the song transitions, because it's called a transition, and then it lights over their head, and they're that character. So there's a Santa
Oh,
Claus,
okay.
a Mrs. Claus, a Black Santa Claus, and a Grinch. And oh my God, it's great.
That's
I
funny.
love. You need to get on TikTok so you can watch Christmassy stuff and stop being a Grinch.
Cause the one
Roberta, it breaks my heart that you're a Grinch.
you can get on TikTok.
Grinch?
Yes, you are.
I just don't embrace Christmas.
Well, let's embrace it just a little bit.
You
Can we
get
embrace
on.
Valentine's Day? Can I shoot you with a...
Fucking, it's the only worse holiday than Christmas. It's Valentine's Day. Fuck off.
Can we embrace Easter then? I can give you a bunny.
A chocolate bunny.
wait.
How about 4th of July? We can blow shit up. Come on, let's embrace one fucking holiday. St. Patty's Day, we all get fucking drunk.
That was his
Yes.
birthday.
Whose
That was
birthday?
Methex's birthday.
Oh.
Well, that's okay.
No.
The best time I ever had for St. Patty's Day was at a bar in Las Vegas, even though it was kind of weird being with her and her husband instead of her and her mister. Anyways, that was the best time I had at a bar.
I'll
for
tell
St.
you
Patty's
what,
Day. I didn't drink green beer, but he covered the whole tab, and I was fucking liquored up before we left. That was the
don't-
only good part about that trip is he paid
don't-
for almost everything.
You don't let Vinny do St. Patty's Day because I think the first St. Patty's Day I did with him that we could drink, he fucking made me do Irish car bombs.
Ugh. Just drink what you like.
No, you get like Guinness beer, and then like some other like a little shot,
then drop
and then
it,
you drop
okay.
it in, and then you gotta fucking chug it.
Right.
So I don't think they do those anymore.
I don't-
I'll tell you what.
Because
That
of
shit's
like
nasty.
COVID and like, because I used to drink. So when I turned 21, we were at a bar in Olathe, Kansas. I can't remember what the bar was called. Anyways, they had something like that, and it tasted like Tang orange juice.
I'd be fine with that.
And oh my god, I think I had 10 of those.
I'd be fine with that.
But yeah, you would drop
it
the
like
shot glass in another glass and chug it. But I don't think they can do those anymore because of COVID and the whole cleaning of the cup. I don't know. I
Yeah.
haven't been able to see most bars not give out shit where you got to put one in another and then drink
Well, I
it.
mean, I could understand that because of cross contamination.
Yeah,
germs,
I don't know.
Bullshit.
But we need to find a holiday you
All
embrace.
right, that'll be my homework.
What?
I will think
Christmas
and look
Eve?
at the calendar and pick a holiday. And
If I have to, I'll bring like little coffee shots of alcohol kind of thing.
ooh. We really need to find a way
If
to
I
have
need to.
alcohol next week when we're counting. I guess I can do that Starbucks pink drink and just pour some in there.
Oh my god, yes.
The soccer mom drink. Do you see it? You need to watch TikTok.
I had this job once. It was my first call center job, and
I don't think you could do that
was-
drunk.
it was, no,
That would be fun.
it was downtown Kansas City, like professional dress. But we did life insurance interviews over the phone and asked people about like medical conditions.
Are you
and shit.
fat? Do you smoke?
So they were
Do you
having a
drink
Christmas
alcohol?
party in the building, and they were serving champagne. And so, like, we were running downstairs and, like, drinking pretty much as we could. Running back upstairs and getting on the phone. Have you ever had or been treated for Alzheimer's? God, it was all these medical words. We were too drunk to say them.
I'd be too sober to say it.
The people that we were talking to were just giggling.
Yeah, you cannot do a call center
So,
drunk.
sorry, we're having a Christmas party in the building.
That's too funny. Yes, you need to pick a holiday.
I will.
Holiday I celebrate, so don't do
will
some
look at
Jewish holiday where,
I mean, like, it's Hanukkah.
which I think that's over, isn't it? Or is it
No.
still
no,
going?
it's all the
Still
way up
going.
until what, Christmas?
No, I think it ends before Christmas.
I don't know.
I'm not even sure when
Uh,
Hanukkah.
and I don't even
ends.
know what the hell Kwanzaa is. Is that an African?
It's an African one.
Okay, so yeah, nothing African, nothing Jewish. Something that we all celebrate.
A normal holiday.
Yeah.
That'll be my homework. I will review the
And you
holidays.
gotta
But
embrace it
if
and be
I choose
excited.
Easter, and if I get a barnyard animal out of this,
I won't give you a barn or an animal.
I saw this pygmy goat that's like a miniature.
I think Darren would
pygmy
flip a
goat
lid if we brought a
online.
goat to our house.
He could run around
Oh my
and wear a diaper, and he'd be so cute.
They do get bigger, don't they?
No, I need a. No, they're pygmy.
They're
You
like
act
the
like
little-
I know what that
They're
means.
the little. They're like a.
I know.
Like
I saw one on a movie
cute,
yesterday, a
hey?
Christmas movie that I
Itty
watched.
bitty, teeny weeny little pygmies.
I thought that was a polka dotted bikini. Oh my lord.
I don't think we could do that because if we do that for you, then Vince will be sitting there going, "Okay, where's my potbelly pig? I want my potbelly pig."
No, I'm just gonna have to save up
Then
my
he
money
embraces holidays.
and buy a
He
farm
does, but
for my pygmy goats. They're always happy.
I'm trying to be happy. I'm on vacation. I'm on vacation.
You're like,
yes, 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 yes. But anyways,
I told Jude I didn't have to work Friday, and he was like,
yay! Get to hang
Oh.
out with Mama and sit
"Yeah,
with
yeah,
Grandma.
no, he wasn't too excited."
What a turd!
why? What was his alternative? Hanging out with grandma?
Yeah.
She cool. She cleans.
I know I want a grandma like that.
I told him today, I was like, I kind of had to make fun of, or laugh at your mom, and he was like, "Why?" I'm like, "Because she told me she did the dishwasher," and I was like, "Okay." So I did clean our cups out and everything. So I was pulling these out of the dishwasher, and I was like, "That doesn't look so clean." And even I pulled out my coffee cup, and I was like, "Okay."
So she forgot to hit start?
No, because that's what his thought was. The little spot where you put, like, your gel shit, she put the pod in it. And because, like, when I opened up the dishwasher, it was still locked. I'm
So it
like,
didn't
what-
pop open.
Yeah, it didn't pop open.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay.
That's okay.
And because I told him, it was like, does she not know we have, like, the gel? Because she keeps using the pods.
Oh.
And I only bought, like, the cheap-ass pods just to...
So somehow during the process of the wash, it's not popping the
Popping
door
open.
Yeah.
open.
yeah.
I bet you
'Cause I was on-
you
that-
may have a mineral buildup on it. You should run
I
some
could believe that.
CLR through it.
Pardon
or
my yawn.
soak it in vinegar.
I definitely, I need to clean. I don't know what's, yeah, I need to clean that thing, but no, I just had to laugh at it because then I was like, does she
Right.
not know that we have the gel? Because we got 2 big bottles of the gel,
She probably doesn't know.
and like I bought the pods just because
And
I
the
seen
pods
the,
are so
Because
handy.
squeezing takes effort.
Well, no,
a little
I-
pod is boop.
I bought the pods because I saw the
Coupon?
no, I saw the TikTok of how you mix like all these other like the dish soap and all everything else.
You can't put dish soap in a dishwasher.
Well, no, but like with the pods, you put it like in your bucket
Yeah.
for mopping, and it's supposed to break up all the dirt and everything.
Oh, cool.
So I was like, that's why I bought it. Is so
Use it
with
for other
everything
things.
else that I was
Just
putting
hide the
in it-
damn pods.
Yeah. Well, I think she used it up because I only bought like the dollar pods.
Oh, okay,
So
gotcha.
there's like only 4 or 5 of them in one package. So I think she used it up. So now it's only gel. But I told Vince, is like, we from the other house we have our bottle, and then they left a bottle here. So we're good.
Interesting.
They left a lot of shit here.
Nice.
Thanks for the freebies. I always
Yeah.
try to leave toilet paper.
Yes. I left like 4
know.
rolls of toilet paper at the other house.
Because that would suck when you go look at a house and you gotta go to the bathroom and there's no damn toilet paper. So I always
no,
make sure I
do
leave
that.
toilet paper.
Yep.
At least one roll in each bathroom on the little
Yep.
holder.
Exactly.
And I don't care which way your toilet paper faces, just change the
Put it
damn
on
empty
it.
roll. That's one of my 2 biggest pet peeves is when you take out the trash, you don't put it in the bag in the trash can, and the toilet paper roll. Like, if it's empty, change it. If there's only 4 squares left, change it.
Yeah.
Right.
So, but my
Yup.
kids know that, so I embrace it. Like, not really embrace it, but like beat it into them.
All right. Promo that cup one more time.
I was gonna say I'm staring at the cup. Definitely. As I'm gonna go to Squatch.
Like, seriously,
But it's
like,
super-
she did it in one night
I know.
on the fly. And it's so
corgi.
cute.
I love
It's
corgis.
perfect.
AS
Creative.
Yep.
Yes.
Check them out on
Facebook.
Facebook. Because we are.
Because even Vince was looking on Facebook on her, and she did shirts for the community health too. So
Oh, nice.
I thought that was cool.
I like supporting small businesses. My cake
Yes.
lady's not doing it anymore.
What?
Yeah, my cake lady, she is closing her doors to her bakery because she's going to be the primary kitchen person for her church. So she'll only bake every once in a while. So this is her last few weeks. So she's going to help out the church, and then her husband's Peterbilt. Is that what the big semi truck thing is called? The front half Peterbilt?
Yeah, I don't know.
Well, it's a brand of truck.
Yeah, he does like restoring them, or if they've been in a wreck, fixing them. So his shop's out at their house. So
Is this
Cool.
the lady that's on Broadway?
no,
Oh, okay.
no. My cake lady's in.
Oh, okay. It's totally,
Joplin.
okay, totally different cake.
Oh no, Celebration for Lori is still open or whatever.
Okay,
She's
I
got
was-
some great
I was gonna
cookies.
say I would have cried.
I might try to go get some tomorrow when they open up at 10.
Well, then you do that. I'll be right over there getting me a damn cookie.
'Cause I don't work tomorrow. You think I'm gonna go to...
Yes.
I'm staying away.
Speaking of
I told
baking,
Eddie today, do not fucking call me. Like, I won't answer it. Don't call me. Don't call me. Don't text me. Nothing. I won't answer the phone. Like,
Speaking of baking?
I will answer Vinny if he calls me like 3 times. So he has to call
Or
me
me.
3 times.
Or me.
Maybe not.
But speaking of baking, yesterday I went to the grocery store and spent way too much money because I had decided that while Maya's gone, I'm gonna cook all the foods she won't eat.
Right.
And so I got myself like a small feast, and I have these bananas that are getting ready to turn, and they're like at the perfect point of banana bread, which she actually loves. But I got walnuts to put in it. And then I realized that my recipe book, it's in storage.
Just Google something. Just
It's
Google.
not the same.
I know it's not the same, but you
It's
still
not
can
the
use the
same.
bananas and the expensive walnuts you bought.
Yeah, but that
Right.
recipe uses sour cream.
Okay, look for a recipe that it says, say, banana nut bread recipe with sour cream. But you can try to find one. Think positive, Roberta. We need a new positive Roberta.
I'm positive.
She's more positive than I am half the time.
I'm a ray of fucking sunshine.
With coffee.
yeah, that.
Coffee
Well, I mean-
induced ray of sunshine. No coffee, no sunshine.
I think that's with anyone.
I'm not a coffee drinker. I'm a morning person regardless. I
But-
take my shower
Yeah,
and I'm
I'm
just
not.
like, oh.
So you're just
but
like my
even if-
mom that has to have her shower
Yes.
and then
Then I'm fine.
Right.
Yeah.
But if I'm not sunshine, I'm still not mean. I'm just not sunshine.
I played the fifth. I'm not going to incriminate nobody.
Coffee is a wonderful thing.
It is. Thank you, lords, for creating a little bean that y'all.
yes.
They're
It's a bean,
ethically
right?
harvested.
Yes.
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 And then you. Is the bean in the ground?
No, they
Come off a plant, right?
grow on trees.
Trees. Okay.
Well, yeah, trees.
It's kind of like a
It depends
pea
on how
pod.
you.
It comes
and
off
then
a little.
they're like beans, and then they roast them.
like nuts.
Yeah. Exactly.
I'm sorry.
I can't live without my coffee anymore.
I'm so tired. And it's
Oh
only-
man,
Was I say
rationed
7:30?
myself back.
You had to hold yourself back.
Yeah, I started rationing my coffee because I was getting to the point where I was drinking it, and it was like,
I bought. I think it was yesterday or the day before. I bought me a whole nother, like the smaller can, because it's like I know we're getting closer to Christmas. I want to make sure I have my fucking coffee, and I had to buy me cream. I bought me like 3 things of different
Right.
cream, so it's like I gotta make sure I got my shit. Because usually I have my coffee in the morning, and then as soon as I get back home, I'm making me another pot of coffee.
I have a lot of coffee. There's creamer in the
Oh,
refrigerator
no.
at work. I don't know whose creamer that is.
Okay.
yeah, I don't know
That's
either.
Vince.
I just use milk.
He needs 2
No, I
big-ass
just well, no,
bottles
I
of creamer.
I bought him two things of creamer because I didn't know who else was gonna drink
Oh,
it,
gotcha.
and I know he likes to
I need to get my eyes done or something.
get his or drink his coffee half the time,
Tasty.
and he hates the bitter taste of coffee. So
Right.
like he'll use a lot of it.
I was using blonde coffee because that has the most caffeine in it. But I was missing my hazelnut coffee, and so I got the bean grinder, and so I mixed.
And
After
just
I
mix 'em?
ground my beans, I mixed the blonde with the hazelnuts. So
I drink my sweet tea. That's it.
now I get the best of both worlds.
I have my 1 glass of sweet tea in the
You put
morning.
enough sugar in coffee, it's sweet.
Yeah.
I'm good.
Our
Becomes
creamer.
sweet.
I'm good. I'll stick with my tea.
The only time I
in my shower to be a morning person.
anymore, and the only time I put sugar in my coffee is if I had to put like cream or like milk. It's not
Right,
The
right.
milk is not sweet enough for me, so I
Oh
had to
no,
put.
no, not just milk. Yeah.
But depending on the creamer too.
No carrageenan. That's the word in the alternative milks.
Carrageenan.
I just drink
Carrageenan
milk.
is the bad thing. Carrageenan. It's spelled with a C. Carageenan.
Just give me the cow's milk and I'll be okay.
Carrageenan is a bad thing.
2%, 2% or 1%. That's it. I don't drink skim. That's like water with food coloring. Anyways,
Well, and see, with coffee, you want a thicker.
so like vitamin D.
You want like whole milk instead of 2%. You don't
Yeah.
want
That
your
vitamin D milk
watered
didn't
down.
make those mashed potatoes very fluffy
It's heavier.
when I
You can put sour cream in your mashed potatoes.
didn't.
Or cream cheese. If you want to really set them off, cream cheese.
I'm just glad everybody ate it and nobody got sick.
It is really good. It is really, really good.
I'm excited for
I
next
loved
week and
it.
all the food everybody's bringing. We're all taking a different day and bringing food, so I'm excited. I might actually get to try my first tamale. She brings tamales. I've never had a tamale.
I've only had them
Wait,
like
when
once.
is this?
I
I'm
think
gonna-
she picked Wednesday
Okay, so I'm gonna be there.
because you're Monday.
I'm gonna be
So
there.
Vinny's Sunday, and he's cheating. He's ordering pizza. You're Monday, and you're bringing your sweet and sour, so I need to make sure my crock pot's clean so you can borrow it. Tuesday, I'm bringing enchiladas, chicken enchilada soup. Which
This
is
is
just...
next week.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
I'll
then
make sure
I
I'm there
think
then.
Jolissa's making tamales for Wednesday. I don't know. He's kind of sweet-talking her to do it.
He's been into the tamales,
And
and I mean
then-
that because when he
I look forward to having one.
yeah no because he when I first started there he told me that like the ladies will sell them and
Yeah, they
especially
haven't done them in a long time.
The one lady that
Well, with COVID.
well he told me that they were kind of all scared. I don't know why, but
Yeah.
one of the ladies that I first started training with, he told me that she would definitely make like tamales and shit, and like he would buy shit ton, and he's like, yeah, I think there's this couple times like I was gonna bring you home some, and
Never made it home.
No, they don't.
And then Thursday, I don't know what I'll bring because I don't. Should we trust Dylan to bring food?
This kid didn't even know how to
I
cook.
mean, I can.
I mean, his
don't being
sister
a-
had to wrap his birthday or Christmas present, so like I don't want to make his mom cook with her current health issues. So
I don't know.
So I
No,
might
we'll
bring
let him off the hook.
I might bring something Thursday. And then Marvin comes in too late, so it's really not like he can cook. So I'll bring something Thursday, and I think Vinny's got Friday. So I don't know.
I may pick up another day.
So Thursday's
Like-
the only day
'Cause
left.
I was thinking about making a lasagna.
That would be yummy.
I got all this stuff.
I made
be
manicotti
there.
on Sunday for
Oh
the
my god.
for the first time in 13 years.
I want my mommy now. 'Cause I want my
Right?
lasagna. I want my manicotti.
Yeah.
Like,
Cause Jay number 2, he's like, cause they came over Sunday, and I was like, "What do you want for dinner?" And cause it would be late when they came over, and he's like, "Do you still make manicotti?" And I was like, "I haven't made it in like 13 years, but I could figure it out, you know." And my sister-in-law had my big baking pan, so I literally had 2 8x8s and a 13x9.
oh my god.
Ooh, if I do make a lasagna, I'm gonna need a bigger pan. than the
Yeah, I
one
gotta text my
made those
sister-in-law and be like,
brownies
"Hey,
in.
when I drop Bentley off, I want my damn pan."
You're right.
So, but yeah, I ate that manicotti Monday for lunch and dinner. Lexi ate it for dinner. And he's like, "Oh my god, it's just as good as I remember." And I was like, "Oh, so sweet."
Fuck it, I'm just gonna get a plane ticket and just go over to my mom's and be like, make me my manicotti.
Yeah.
I'm just gonna be here for
I mean,
your
it's
manicotti.
easy to make. I mean, you take your ricotta cheese, an egg, mozzarella, salt and pepper, whatever seasoning you want to stick in it.
Need it. I think one of these times when we go back up there, because my mom always made her own fettuccine sauce, and I
Oh,
always
the Alfredo.
yes.
It's so similar. I've always wanted to try and make
It's
it,
so
but it's
simple.
so similar to gravy. But it's not. It's you're
Yeah.
using cheese instead of
I don't-
flour. Like you're not browning
Yeah.
flour.
Jake
You're
made his own Alfredo sauce, and it was disgusting.
I try to do my mom's.
It literally looked like oil with food coloring. So I don't know what he did wrong, but it was just so disgusting.
I try to redo it how my mom does it, and I even had her send me everything she did. I'm just so impatient. Like last time I
you
did
gotta
it,
stand there
Oh, yeah,
and
you-
stir it.
Low and slow.
Yeah, no, I was so impatient. Like Vince had a ball of one cheese.
Okay,
Just
so-
because I was impatient.
We were up in Montana, and we didn't have cable, and Maya was little, and she was nursing all the time. So I like plugged in the TV, wished for the best, and we got PBS. And they have cooking shows on quite a
Right.
bit, and so like she'd nurse, and hold me up for hours, and so I kept a pad and pen by the table. So anyway, Martha Stewart made this tomato confit, which is essentially pasta sauce. And it was like she did this thing where we roasted the tomatoes, peeled them, stuffed them in a mason jar, soaked them in olive oil, put herbs and shit in there, and let them sit overnight. And then the next day you pull it out, blend it, and voila, you've got this fantastic pasta sauce. And so, like I did this, I go to the farmer's market, I spend $10 in these beautiful tomatoes from the farmer's market, and I got everything else, the basil and just everything. Spent probably $25 buying like all the shit to make this tomato confit.
Right.
and I made it. And it was fucking wonderful. It was fantastic. It was really good. But I really like the pasta sauce that I get at the grocery store for $2.50 a bottle that is also really good. So like, I don't have time,
No.
for that.
I'm a ragu or a Prego girl. Just depends on.
That's
Right.
what we use anymore. But
I don't like the Aldi spaghetti sauce. I've tried it.
So I used to be Prego, but now I buy.
I know you used to be
think
Prego.
it's
Your daughter's how old?
Bertolini.
She didn't
I
get
think
it.
it's Bertolini pasta sauce.
Starts with a B, like
because-
B-E-R-T, something like that.
Yeah,
It's like a fancy
Bertolli
label.
or
Yeah, I know what you're talking
Bertolini
about.
or something like that because they have organic.
Right.
And tomatoes are one of the things that are going to pick up pesticides. So if you're going to eat tomatoes, you want organic. Anyway, I would try their Alfredo.
Definitely do that. Yeah. Because that's what we had spaghetti last night, and then Vince made it all like soupy. And
What'd you have?
we had spaghetti.
He
with
made
all-
it soupy?
He made it all soupy because he put the Alfredo sauce because he hates red sauce. So he put
Oh,
like
okay.
extra water in it to clean out the thing, and he just made it all
And didn't
soupy.
it cook it down?
Yeah, no. So it was all like soupy. But I love it when my mom does it because it's just. I always say it's like the true Italian, but it's not really a true Italian way. But
So get some shredded mozzarella and put that in the sauce, and that'll make it less watery.
I'll have to
I
do
love
that
And then
next
cook
time.
it longer so the water can cook out of it.
I'll have to do that next time.
Jeez.
I got this stuff to make lasagna, spaghetti, and sweet and sour chicken.
That's what you're making on Monday.
We know which one Ashley wants.
Sweet and sour chicken with rice. Oh yeah, you gotta Google and see if you can make rice out of my Instant Pot. I think you can.
Right. I don't know. I've always wanted a rice maker.
Then go buy one. This is the perfect time to buy small
It'd be your
appliances.
Christmas gift.
Well, that's what I'm saying. This is the perfect time
Shit.
to buy appliances because
Oh my
that's
God.
where they're all on
You know
sale.
what I'm doing
Yeah.
on Christmas Day
Sleeping.
while y'all are jolly?
Sleeping. I'm gonna go knock on your door.
I'm going to be assembling furniture.
I'll knock on your door.
Maya's bed.
I'll be cooking.
Maya's bed frame came the other day, so I drug it inside and posted it up against the wall in the living room. And because I got to clean out her room, right, to make room for this new bed. And then her mattress was delivered today. And I think what happened was at the bottom of the stairs, FedEx guy,
Poor lady.
at the bottom of the stairs, he tilted it up against the thing and it fell over into, you know, like the driveway, and like the box came open. You could see the mattress, you know, like wrapped up inside. And man, that bitch is heavy. And so, not only, so I got to tip it the other way because it's open, right?
Right.
So I got to put the open end, up the stairs and, push it up the stairs and then get it inside the door. And the cardboard box caught on the door, so that was perfect to unbox it.
Oh,
So I just
shit.
pull the mattress inside the living room and then go outside and break down the box, But yeah, so I gotta empty out her room. I'm gonna be assembling her bed.
Oh shit! I gotta pull my
that
trash
comes. I've got bookcases that are coming, so I gotta assemble those.
out. Thursday, you need to go pick up a package off my front porch. I'll let you know when it gets there.
Okay.
What? I don't want it in case it's windy. Like it's a cell phone.
Or rains.
Cell phone case. Like it'd be shit down the road by the time I
Right.
find it.
Oh fuck! I didn't even think about that because I ordered me a new cell phone case.
Yeah.
too.
Shelby's getting a new cell phone for Christmas. So yeah, my kids are gonna love Josh or Jaden too, whatever you want to call him, because he got them all the cool gifts. That's okay. I don't know if she'll yell more about the cell phone or all the damn Hot Wheels. Shelby loves Hot Wheels. Lexi just wants shoes upon shoes upon shoes.
Huh.
Shoes and clothes. But yeah, I think it's supposed to come in Thursday. It might come in tomorrow, but it probably won't be there before noon. And I gotta pull my trash out before I leave tomorrow too. Oh,
Probably makes sense. Change.
I'm so tired. I'm gonna go to sleep.
I feel that. Now I had to ask Vince how many steps he took today, because by the time I got done with work, I exceeded my steps.
I did
You
9,352.
exceeded?
Because, okay, so usually for my steps, depending on what I'm doing at work, by the end of, before I go pick up the kids, I'm usually about 6,000 some odd steps. By the time I got to to you guys, I was almost at 14,000 steps.
No
Holy
shit.
Batman.
That was just because, okay, so line 1 and line 2 multi-backs were down. So we only had 3, 4, and 6 running. 5 was also down. So 3, 4, and 6 were the only ones packaging. So after I came back from my lunch break, I was running meat from basically line 1, which they were bringing from 2. So I was going from 2 all the way around 3 to 4, just so it could go to package, and then going all the way back around.
That just sounds too complicated.
Well, before I left for break, we were passing it between people, and I don't know what the hell happened, but we stopped doing that. So then somehow I became the only one running the meat
Oh shit.
to get it packaged at 4, and it was getting difficult because even though they had 2 people packaging at 4, like shit was still piling up, and I had like nowhere to put it. They still had line 4 meat coming down, and then I still had 1 and 2 meat coming, and it was
I'm
a hot
so
mess.
glad I'm not in production.
It was a hot fucking mess.
I would not survive.
Lucy. Ball or Bell?
You talking about I Love Lucy?
Yes.
I'll never is it the candy episode or the grape one?
That candy with the chocolate. They're working a conveyor line.
Oh yes. And then they're stuffing it in their shirts and eating them.
Eating it. They're like, they don't know.
Yes, I'll never forget that one and the grape
So
one
I'm
at the
like
wine.
imagining you like tucking me.
No, because the whole time while I'm carrying these, it's like, fucking bacon, I hate this fucking bacon, and then even after they got it all situated, like one of the girls that was packaging, she was blaming me because like they were missing some like 1 or 2 things of bacon. I don't know, paper sleeves. I don't know what you want to really call it. It's just
Talking about the elbows?
no, like the paper that the bacon is on.
Like parchment paper?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Because like you
Oh,
got
so
the
you
paper.
were carrying it without its paper.
Well, no, like okay, so you got the paper when you stacking it. That's what
Right.
the bacon is on, and so there's so many to a pack.
Right.
So once you lose that, like you got to get back whatever, however little papers that you lose.
Oh,
So she
to
wa-
section it out.
Yeah, so she was like we would be losing some, and she was blaming it on me. I'm like, like, look at your other girls over here, because when they're pulling it off of their shit, like, they're missing so much. Now, it was kind of my fault, because there's, like, a couple times when I put it down, they were, because of how they were stacked, they were kind of tipping over, and so we lost, like, one full package and then like half of another one, and it's like, okay, I get where you want to blame me on that one, cool, but other than that, like, if you're missing shit from it, that ain't really on me, because I'm just bringing it back over here. And I told Vince, it's like, today is like, fuck today, fuck the dick that it was on.
That was
Like,
me.
It was just fucking all.
On Monday, I was like, I just don't fucking care today.
Well, normally I'm like, I kind of feel that, kind of leaving at 2:30. I can kind of stay because, it's Christmas break and all. But today I'm like, nope, fuck this place, fuck this. Like, I just fuck it all.
Oh yeah, because you'll have missing hours on Friday, so you can stay late.
Yeah, well, I mean, even now, like, I can still stay later and cut my Friday still kind of short if I wanted to, but at the same time, usually by the time my 2:30 hits, I'm like, nope.
You ready?
I'm done.
Yes.
Dun, dun,
Yes,
dun,
'cause
dun,
I'm
dun.
always
That's why
thinking-
it's hard to stay past 5. Like, it's hard
Yeah.
to make it to 5.
Well, no,
Hey,
'cause
I wanted to get out at 4:30, and MG's like, you gotta stay and help me with this.
I was with you too. Did you notice that? I was like, yeah. Let's go. Let's
It was
go.
so horrible.
Because usually when break starts, I'm like, oh, I can stay until like 3:30. I can do the 3:30, so I could get my full 7 hours, kind of cut my Friday shorter.
Right.
No. Once that 2 o'clock hits, it's like,
No.
okay, 30 more minutes. I'm fucking done with this damn place.
That's
I'm
why
done
a
with
split
this.
shift would be out of the question, because like once I'm home, I'm home.
Right.
Like, no,
Yeah.
not going back. Not without a nap.
Because I'm always.
Oh, bed sounds amazing.
Well, we should probably wrap it up, 'cause our,
Yeah.
our co-host is about to pass out on us.
Yes. It's my fault. I stayed up way past my bedtime yesterday. Cooking. Y'all ate it.
It was so
I know I
good.
did. It was good though.
It was so good. It
So
really
much.
was.
I was
I
thinking.
did-
I was thinking about that, like when I went on my lunch. I was like, oh wait, Ashley's bringing fruit. Oh wait, no, I'll just wait.
You got it home. The girls liked it.
Well, it's Bentley
Lexi.
and Lexi. Yeah, she did out 3 bowls because I needed to do the dishes, and so I have a bowl of leftovers waiting for me when I get home for dinner.
Yay.
So, and I might just do the dishes in the morning because I don't really fucking care.
Well, especially if you don't gotta work. Fuck it.
I don't have to go to work tomorrow.
Must be nice.
I know, right? That's what happens when you don't get to take. Oh, Vinny's gonna be so pissed
Why?
because we don't get 3 weeks vacation this year.
What?
You have to
What?
work through your 5th year. So next year, so in 2023,
That's gonna.
Vinny and I are getting 3 weeks of vacation. Yeah, you have to go through your 5th year. You don't
God
get it
damn
on
it.
5.
Okay.
It's through 5th year.
So, okay, so his mom was talking to me and everything. Not gonna get too into that, but
That's funny.
she was wanting to take like a week off from the kids and everything. And Vince is like, oh yeah, since I'm supposed to get like my 3
Nope.
week vacation, that was gonna be cool because we talked about
and
taking
this
a week.
is how he's gonna hear about it.
Right. Because we talked about to take like a week off to go to Seattle for in the summer to go see my mom since she's not coming down this month. So it was like, so that'd be fine. And yeah, no, he's
yeah, you have to
probably-
work through your. Well, I could be wrong because the person who likes to tell us shit stirs the pot. But I think
Well,
it's
that's a-
through the 5th year.
That's what he said, that he was gonna wait to see how this plays out.
Yeah, I think
but-
we're only gonna get 2 weeks, and then we'll have 3 the following year.
Who do I get? What do newbies get?
So you'll get
Nothing.
10 days. So when
Oh.
you on the January,
On top of the days that I accumulate.
no, that's what you accumulate. So you get a grant of 10 days for a year. And so you earn them throughout the year. And so you can use them whenever, but if you get fired and you haven't earned them, you have to pay them back.
Or you could
Every
be-
time I earn one, she has an infusion.
Yes,
and
because
that's
I
what we
think you
use it
earn
for.
a day like every 4 weeks. I think you earn a vacation
Or
day.
you could be part time and not have
And-
vacation.
I mean, when I worked at Wendy's, that was just my day
So
off.
like her first infusion in January, you're going to be buying from your bank because you hadn't technically earned a day off yet.
See, could I have the one that I used last Friday? Could I have used that
No,
for
because
January 4th?
you lose it. So on the 31st, whatever
So,
vacation
Either way, you start out in the hole.
you start in a hole. That's why I waited to use my vacation at the end of the year. Because I'm technically the 3 days that I used this week, 2 of them, or 1 of them. So the 2, because he owed me a vacation day, Mr. Edwards. So, anyways, so the 2 that I used for this week, 1's technically in the hole until next week. So, I think. I don't know. I don't even remember if I put in a
But if
fucking
you don't
vacation
use
day.
it, you lose it.
I'm salary anyways, so. Like, because Marvin had a .38 left, and so he'll get paid tomorrow for a .38 of a day. So that's what, 4 hours and
I don't know.
or 2 hours, whatever a quarter of an eight is. Because half would be 4, so 2-ish. So he's technically like getting a third of a day. I don't know. Anyways, I don't fucking know.
I never had vacation from a job, so
Yeah.
I can't. It's something that I never had.
Yeah.
Yeah.
When I left the phone company to move away and get married and be a stay-at-home wife, I had been with that company for 5 years, and I was about to get 3 weeks of vacation. I was about to get, like all these bumps. I feel ya.
So yeah, so I think we don't get it until next year. But I could be wrong. We shall see. But anyways, it's time for me to go to bed.
Right.
Y'all can keep talking if you want to. I'll just sleep on the microphone.
It looks like a lovely pillow.
If I
Right.
snore, please don't hate me.
I don't know. I think I want to say Sammy is better, but at the same time, I think he still feels sick.
Sorry.
All right, well,
I guess this is a good time to wrap it up.
All right.
Ashley's tired. I'm tired.
Have a
I
Merry
think-
Christmas.
Yes.
We will see you in 2022.
Oh God.
yeah.
It's gonna be 2022.
But we're going to take it really easy.
What?
2022,
2022.
2021 has been
A
little-
bitch.
I'm
So-
actually looking forward to next year.
I'm tiptoeing into next year.
You're tiptoeing. I'm a bull in China Cat.
Looking out for
I
the
just feel like
landmines.
I'm ready. I'm ready for good things to happen. I'm ready to, especially to. I feel like 2022 is gonna be definitely the year that I'm gonna get Zach and I's shit straight,
Yep. Just
one way or
step at a
another.
time.
Yeah.
Anyways, y'all,
Until then.
peace out.
Until next time.
Night, everybody.